1S. This is Logan Schuchart. Logan Schuchart in the 1S. Hails from Hanover, Pennsylvania. This is the Beeling Homes, Ott Racing Engines, Rich Vogel & Sons, building number 1S. Logan currently second in our American Ceramic Tile 358 point standings, and he just turned in the 10th fastest time of the night.
Well, it's been my dream since I was a little kid to come out here and race with these guys, and you know, I said it in an interview earlier in the week that I'm just happy to be out here with these guys and race with these guys. You know, we usually run 358s locally here, and this is our third 410 race. Thanks to Don Ott letting us borrow us a motor. I can't thank them guys enough. And my grandpa and the crew, they've been there. You know, we put this new car together this week and have helped out a ton. If it wasn't for them guys, I wouldn't even be here tonight.
We ran 358s for a few years, and but the end of 2011 would have been Don Ott let us borrow a 410, and we went up to Selinsgrove for the first time.
I was a nervous wreck. It was definitely a different feeling of watching my dad in a 410. It was all I know. To see Logan go in a 410, it was at a track that he actually had a pretty nasty wreck in a 358, so I was so nervous that day. My nerves were really bad.
Instantly, from the first time I seen him on the track, we knew it was something special, and it was fun times back then.
Logan starting on the outside of the front row, ladies and gentlemen. That's a youngster you need to keep an eye on.
The following weekend was the Williams-Grove National Open.
Caution lights are out. We are ready for the start of heat race number 1. Fred Raymer and Logan Schuchart leading the field down to the stripe in turn 4. Green flag is waving and we are underway.
The cool part about that night was to see this kid come out here and kind of take it to the Outlaws.
Schuchart and Raymer going forward, and Schuchart's got the lead.
It was one of them feelings where it was just like we knew going through the whole night with hot laps and with, the car was on, and we went into time trials and timed as well as we did and went through everything else. It was like, leading up to it was like, man, we could really do something here.
Schuchart's grandfather, Bobby Allen, is the chassis builder. That car working very well. Puts the right rear up against the cushion in 3 and 4. And down the front straightaway, Logan Schuchart wins his first ever World of Outlaws heat race.
Won the heat race and then started up front with Jason Myers, who was, really kicking butt at that time.
It should be a great race, and we're starting up front with Logan. I heard a lot about him here lately, and obviously he's got a great mentor there, so we're going to have to lay some good laps down here and try to keep the car up front so we can go at it here for 25 laps in the feature.
I figured, well, we got this far, if we can hang on somewhere, it'd be great, but I mean, kid definitely, he raced. It was probably one case where he didn't even know what he was doing.
We're like, hey, he's good at 358, but holy crap, we're right out here with the best of the best, and we're in a 410 now, first time on the track, and he's right there with him.
Or how about the teenager Logan Schuchart? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find out shortly because it is showtime at Williams-Grove Speedway right now. Out of turn 4, Jason Myers jumps into the lead. Logan Schuchart second. Fred Raymer in third as they reach turn 1. Jason Myers from the middle up to the cushion. Schuchart runs the cushion all the way around. Schuchart coming after Myers. Jason Myers will lead lap 1. Logan Schuchart second. Fred Raymer third. Greg Hudnett fourth, and Joey Saldana fifth. Battle for the lead now down the back straightaway. Schuchart really catching up with the DD&I number 14. Myers again enters in the middle. Schuchart drifts up to the cushion. Jason Myers Logan Schuhart nose to tail down the front straightaway into turn 1. Logan tries the bottom, slides up in front of Myers, and can't quite hold it. Logan Schuhart knocking on Jason Myers' door. Schuhart makes a big turn number 3, looking for the lead off turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, they are separated by only 0.7 of a second. Oh, Schuhart over the cushion and into the wall! Schuhart into the wall in turns 1 and 2, and he will slow and get back on the throttle. Hotnet's gotten by, and Madsen will get by as well. Rookie mistake, crossed by Ujura. Now he's sideways in turn 3. There's damage to the 1S of Logan Schuhart. Schuhart with a problem in the 1S. He's going to bring out a yellow flag. Well, what a ride that young man gave the 1S in his very first 410 start at Williams Grove Speedway.
The crowd was the loudest I think I ever heard when he tried to pass him. And then after the race, I mean, there's probably half the stands were down at the trailer because they're like, you know, holy cow, this kid, you know, here he is almost pulling it off already.
It was, you know, that was really a good feeling that night. It was another one that gave us the goosebumps because it was, you know, the first one, and at the Grove being a home here.
Because it was the right combination. Don Ott had lent us the motor. It fit the racetrack perfect. He did a great job of driving. We had a good shot at winning the race. He got a little loose at the end, and he banged off the wall and blew the tire at the end of the race. And that's what I said. He blamed it on me on the wing slider.
That's hard to describe, but I swear everybody was in the pits, in the grandstands, at the end of the race, was at our trailer. We couldn't put nothing away.
You know, at that time, when Tony Stewart was there, and he went over to Logan, and Logan was just starting, he said, I'm impressed with this kid. He said, hey, he needs some better equipment, I'm gonna give him some of that equipment.
Casey actually bought our tires for the following night to help out. You know, he was impressed with what we did. And, you know, basically right around that time, Tony Stewart got me a uniform. Might have been before that or after that, but both those guys helped early on in my career. And, no, it's just pretty neat. A lot of people coming up, you know, definitely excited for us.
I remember the two boys, Logan and Jacob. You know, just talking about how they play the sprint car game all the time. And they're like, oh my God, all we talk about is we're playing this game and we're up front, you know, with these guys and stuff. And now Logan's up front with Steve Kinzer and Fred Raymer, and he's like, holy crap, you know, I mean, he's right up front. And he, you know, we're doing this. You know, it's actually happening. This ain't a game.
I still believe that was one of the only times I could hear the crowd inside the car. You know, when we were able to pass Jason at that time, you know, he's an outlaw. He's dominating the Outlaws at that point in time. And then, you know, the rivalry between PA and the Outlaws, and then, you know, here I am, a, you know, young rookie kid passing him for the lead. When I went down the backstretch and actually led for a little bit, like felt like I heard the crowd, like that. It sounded like the engine changed pitch. So that's pretty wild for myself, and pretty neat.
There's only 1 or 2 teams here that can do it. We just do it. Just walk in the shop and see a frame that Bobby last built hanging on the wall. It's like no other. You don't get that anywhere else.
Oh, I'm always excited when it's races. It's in our blood.
You know, what's fabulous about it is that he loves this so much. I thought maybe he'd get burnt out. When he started with go-karts, I wasn't sure whether he would want to move up into the sprint cars and stuff. But now, he can't get enough of it.